What is it you want to know about the chemtrails? I can tell you. What would you like to know?
What do I want to know about them?
Yeah.
How do we stop them?
You can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Because you can't. It's used for weather control.
I mean, but who's saying that it's used for weather control? I've never heard
I'm telling you, it's used for weather control. That's what it's designed for.
Geoengineering, hon.
Yes.
I understand those terms, but what government official has come forward to put this before the people and let us see if
it's all in the Code of Federal Regulations under the weather section. Okay, it's a law. It's been there for a long, long time.
Nobody knows about this law. Everybody says that chemtrails don't exist.
Well,
everybody says that excuse me, not when I say everybody, I mean people who don't know about them or whatever. They say chemtrails don't exist. It's a contrail.
Well, okay,
so
look, they don't call. If they say chemtrails don't exist, then fine. Chemtrails don't exist. Don't be bothered with those people. Why are you trying to convince them?
You don't talk to them.
Yeah, don't mess with them. Let them live in their own delusion. Who cares?
Because I want to help people to become aware of the growing
Why
global
do you want to help people to become aware of anything? Are you trying to wake up the 7 billion retards on this planet who really don't want to know about this stuff?
Yeah, I am.
They're far more interested in studying American Idol.
Well, that's why we changed that. That's why we changed that. We made people become aware, and we don't allow them to get.
They don't like being aware. You're giving a problem in their lap that they can't fix. They don't want to be.
Well, you don't know that, Art. And
I think you're underestimating people.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
I am not attacking
Madison,
her green.
Madison,
I'm having a conversation with her. Okay.
Madison, if I could chime in for a second, this stuff is too surreal for many people. If you're going to exalt that much effort in trying to convince them, all right, it's going to create more of a hostile environment. I have learned from experience that you try to explain what's happening, people look at you like your cheese fell off your cracker. You'd only do your best, and then it's time to move on.
I'm not trying to convince them. I'm trying to educate them. A lot of people don't know about chemtrails. And how are they going to know if everybody just says, oh, they're stupid sheep, they don't believe what I believe? No, you got to show them the evidence.
Can I ask you a question here? Suppose they did know about chemical trails. Let's just say tomorrow CNN got on and Fox News, we're here to announce to the planet that we have chemical trails. What would be the impact? The next question is, well, why are you doing it? Well, the answer is to set up an antenna in the upper atmosphere. Well, what's the antenna for? So we can use the HARP project and bump a gigawatts of RF energy up there. We're working on it. There's one the Russians have one. The Chinese have one. There's one in Norway. They have these HARP. That doesn't make it good. Well, why are they doing it? Why are you putting an antenna up there?
Let me ask you a question. Are you for geoengineering?
Yeah.
Oh my God! You've got me on a show with somebody that's for geoengineering. Are you kidding me right now?
Huh?
Art, I did not know that. I thought you were against it.
No. Why should I be against it? Geoengineering is a good thing.
Because it's killing people. That's why. Because it's hurting people.
It's killing us, so man.
No, it is not.
Your body.
No.
I did not know that, brother.
What?
I didn't know you were for geoengineering. I'm shocked right now.
You have a chemtrails activist on the show with a man that's for geoengineering. You don't prepare me for this? I would have liked to have done that.
When you dig a ditch to make a canal to move water from an area that has fresh water, like the Great Lakes, and you dig this big ditch, and you make the ditch 600 miles long, and you provide fresh water to St. Louis, Missouri, guess what? That's geoengineering. When you make a canal and put locks in, that's geoengineering. When you dam a river to make electricity so you can have electrical gigawatts of electrical energy to keep the internet up so we can have this conversation, that's geoengineering.
Why? I'm not on the internet. Why do I need the internet? They got me blocked. It's for talking about chemtrails.
You're on the internet right now.
If it's
You're on the internet right now. You're talking to GLP. We're in a chat room. It's going out all over the world. Millions of people are hearing what you've got to say.
Okay, well, I've got a lot to say, so I just don't understand why I would be asked. Listen, I was asked to be on this show. I was asked to be. Listen,
I asked you to call in. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, okay.
Darn it! Please let me talk.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead, Madison. Go ahead.
Okay, what I was saying was, I was asked to be on this show 1 hour before the show, and I was not told that there were going to be either a geoengineer or a debunker or someone that I was going to have to battle it out with. I thought I was coming on this show to tell my story and what is personally going on with me in chemtrails. Had I known that this was going to be a show where I would be up against someone that was pro-geoengineering, I would have felt that I could be more prepared. But since I am here now, though, I do feel it's a good opportunity to express to people that do have your view that I oppose it. And I oppose it drastically because I feel that it is hurting people. There's all these new respiratory illnesses, and we have not done enough tests on chemtrails by having a controlled group, having them spray the chemtrails over the people and see how much metallic levels, what is the repercussions of this certain area and stuff. You haven't done anything like that. You just went ahead and went along with a program that you scientifically, with a few scientists and a bunch of money from whoever's funding it, and it's going all over by, you got the military involved, commercial aircraft, and you're not coming to the people and telling them. You know, we deserve to know what we're
How long do you think geoengineering has been going on? Just as a curiosity point.
Why? Because you would like to show your viewers, or your debunker viewers, how I don't know my...
Okay. I just want to know how long do you think geoengineering has been going on?
It's been going on for a while.
This is amazing to me.
Well, wait, real quick, I want to ask Art something. I want to ask Art something. Art, so you believe that they should put barium and aluminum in the air that we breathe. Is that what you are saying?
Say that.
Okay, so you see, and that's where, again, Madison, that's where you're kind of different. You're not understanding. He agrees with certain parts of geoengineering, like dams and building water supplies and stuff like that. He does not agree with the spraying of toxic chemicals in our air, okay?
That's correct.
That's it. So you're kind of misconstruing that.
What I'm saying, when geoengineering to me, let's go back as far as 1940, or even 1930, or even 1920. The very first attempts at what was called geoengineering, it was called cloud seeding, and it was done because of the big dust bowl that roared up out of Oklahoma, wiped out the dust belt. Okay, so what they did is they would fire these rockets up in the air, and they had something called silver iodide. And that's just a chemical compound made of iodine and silver, and they'd spread it in there because they noticed that if you put silver iodide in the air, water droplets would coalesce around it, it would form a cloud, and it would rain. It turns out that two good things came out of it. Number one, it dropped the amount of goiter in the lives of millions of people because now they were getting adequate amounts of iodine in the food crops that they ate, so they took care of that problem. And number two, because of the silver components, it reduced the amount of skin disease on animals because silver is a natural antiseptic. So silver iodide took care of three things: reduced the goiter in the humans, reduced infections on the skin cattle, and induced rain in very arid climates. That's the first occurrence of geoengineering. So
which was a benefit, right?
Chemtrails are good for
us. It was great benefit.
Yeah, they're great.
And they still do it.
But I'm glad you told me that story, or else I would have kept thinking they were bad for me.
What?
Nothing.
No, that's good.
Yeah, don't worry about Art, Madison. He's not Dr. Wankula.
Yeah, I'm not Dr. Wankula.
Dr. Wankula, all right. But again, what Madison is trying to say is that, again, this chemtrail is not healthy for us.
I agree.
And there you go. We're in the same.
Would you like to know the worst chemtrail that you have to deal with that is far worse than your airplanes? It is the gases that come out of the cars in the L.A. basin. That's why you got that brown nitrous oxide smog that hangs over the L.A. basin or every major city, because you have all these billions of cars burning gas every day. Now, that's some horrific geoengineering for you. If you want to have something that really causes trouble, that's where it's at.
Really? Well, I'm not really so much worried about them as I am with the planes that fly over my house are the ones that I'm concerned about, and those are the ones that I'm dealing with. I'm a chemtrails activist.
Things get done because of people like you. If you take it down, see, the thing of it is that if you take the attitude that you don't want to accept money, you don't get to do what you really want to do. Right. I have always. When I'm doing a charity thing, it always goes into the charity. You're just doing your part.
What the hell?
Off. Wait. Reva, what have you been doing tonight? You got to stay off them beans.
What are you talking about? Is my internet down or something? I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing.
Well, it sure sounds like it.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, Reva's doing one cheek sneaks on her leather chair.
I'm not sitting. I'm walking around.
Frickin' chemtrail here in the chat room.
Somebody else is doing that. I'm not doing that.
It's the
Let me give you an example of why you need to go for the money, okay? Activists.
Oh, Lord.
You know,
Art.
Bill Gates has got $60 billion.
This fucking woman off to a point where she's going to jump on her menstrual cycle and run you.
I just want to show her something.
No, Art, I don't understand. Art, I don't understand you. I do not understand your tactics.
I want to show you something. Watch. Bill Gates has got $60 billion, and he's on the way. He's going to get another $20 billion next few years. Now, his activist situation, what he wants to fight, okay, is sickle cell anemia. He wants to wipe that out as a disease because it's really a crippling disease. So he's given $6 billion. Got that? That's $6,000 million to a foundation to hire all these scientists to come up with a cure for sickle cell anemia and smallpox. Okay? Now, that's his gig. He wants to wipe that disease off the face of planet Earth because it kills millions of people a year. Sickle cell anemia is a terrible genetic malfunction. He's put up $6 billion. So they're making forward progress on taking down this problem of sickle cell anemia. If you want to knock on the chemtrail door, you need money to do it. So don't be afraid of money.
I don't believe you.
She doesn't believe you. But even if she did, let's say if she wanted to, how would she get the money, Art? Who's going to give it to her?
Right up the website.
And she has to what? Then what? She has to
ask for donations.
You don't have to ask for donations. We never did. People gave us money.
Call up Nancy Pelosi, put it under Medicare.
When people who have money see good causes and they see you and they know that's an opening, you get money. That's never an issue. People don't understand. That's an area, when you start asking, I don't agree with asking for money either. I never had to ask for money for anything. Everything that I do, people would just walk up and say, look, I see you're doing this, and I want to help out. I've got lots of extra money here, and I just like, whatever you need, let me know.
Wow.
Yeah, no, you don't.
It never happened to me.
You got to have the right cause and the right people.
Yeah, but see, it's not my money.
Reva wears spandex thongs. That's why.
They got the money, baby. I'm going to make you rain.
She's already made her statement. She is not taking it for her own self-gain. That's why people would come to you. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, you know who I want to come to me? I want the EPA to come to me, to my yard, and take the damn sample like they're supposed to.
Yeah, they should. They should.
But is there some stuff that's dropped on your yard? Is that what you're saying?
They wouldn't do it for us either. So we had to pay it. We had to pay it out. And people who were involved in this were the ones that did it. Had there not been people there to add money to what we needed to be done, nothing would have gotten done. We had to pay huge lawyer fees. I mean, there were all kinds of things we had to do to get it done. And we went to they won in court several times. So it was crazy. And it isn't an easy thing to do when you're trying to get something to change, and you're fighting a whole lot bigger problem than I ever did, because we were just fighting a huge corporation. You're fighting the government.
What is that? What is it with the internet?
Oh, my
God, Reva, gee whiz.
Damn.
What the fuck did you eat, man?
Your eyes bug out.
It's when I walk over here on the rug, I don't understand.
I don't know either. The rug don't understand either. Got a rug burn going on there.
I wish I could hear what you guys are talking about, because I don't know.
Oh, God, she has no clue. Oh, shit.
I hear these digital fart queef sounds.
I'm going to walk over here and see what happens.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. This is worse than the French fire blackout.
It's probably the aliens and the grays in the room. That's probably what it is.
Exactly. Holy crap. It's pretty fun. So, all right.
Little mouse on a motorcycle, huh?
So did the EPA tell you, didn't they tell you to go to a college or something and for you to pay for it yourself, Madison?
Okay, well, no. A man by the name of Bruce Mayeroff from the EPA told me that he was going to get the health department to come out to my house to take.
Oh my God! Imagine if his name was Jack.
No, then mysteriously. Y'all, listen. Are you gonna let me answer when you ask me a question?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. All right, and so then after that, mysteriously, when the man promised me that he was going to have the health department come out that week for me to sign some affidavits or some shit like that, then he states that my case has been passed down to a man by the name of John Brandt from the EPA. Well, anyways, this man, elusive character, I talked to him for 1 hour one time and was never able to reach him again. And I've tried to call. I've left numerous messages. I mean, it's all recorded on my chemtrail cover-up page. If anybody wants to listen to any of this crap, I'm not saying it's fun to listen to, but if you just are curious.
What's the link? What's the link, Madison? We'll get it up there. So because there are actually a couple people that want to get a hold of you. They said, I'm an activist. I want to get a part of this. So what is your website?
Madison Star Moon on Facebook is my main, place that I work from. But I also have the chemtrail cover. It's just called Chemtrail Cover Up. It has a face of like a skull, over top of a TV screen. So you'll be able to see that.
Too? That's Facebook too,
yeah,
or
they're both on Facebook.
Okay, and they blocked you out, like we know. So they're not doing anything. They want you to pay. You've been calling these people left and right. I've listened to the shows. They're actually amazing because, again, it shows somebody's doing something. Again, it's not like a regular conspiracy nut guy or whatever saying, well, there's chemtrails and not doing anything. You are walking the walk and you are doing the talking.
So what's the link there? Again, we can put it in the chat room.
Thanks, guys, for having me on again. I appreciate your time and your opinions. Art, not so much, but that's okay because that's why we live in a beautiful world.
She just tip-slapped you, Art.
I know. That's okay. It's a nice tip.
Oh, my God. Where is the show going? All right. Well, thank you, Madison.
Thank you, guys. All right.
Thanks, hon.
I'll talk to you later, hon.
Bye. Bye-bye.